quarterback.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive linemen, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
Loss of 5 on the play. Takes it from the gun. Got the completion. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Drop back, shotgun formation. The Vikings now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
First and goal from the 8. Bell's got it on the handoff. Coming up, second down. The Vikings at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Toss to the outside. And a flag is down. The defense accepts the penalty.
This will be interesting to see how the defense plays this situation. They're up a touchdown. Or play it safe. I know one thing, if they give up 3 points, they'll be very happy.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. It's a 2 tight end formation. Complete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
And he puts it through for 3. As we edge closer to the second quarter, they edge a little closer on the scoreboard with the successful kick.
Yeah, that was good for the team. It was a big confidence boost, and now they know they can do it on the offensive side, and now it's up to the defense to keep this thing going.
Patterson will test the coverage. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Lions have put together a tremendous offensive performance here today, but it's still just a one-possession game because their defense hasn't done its end of it.
Yeah, the offense loves situations like this. They love it when they're playing really well. The defense
pass is intercepted.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. What a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
Great starting position here for the offense. The Vikings on a quest for their 3rd straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL. Not the way they're making it look, and they're confident. They look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch.
Coming to the line at the 34. The Vikings offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. The Vikings lined up, bunch formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And the grab is made by Ladarius Green. Third and 9. Takes off with it. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try this one from 47. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy and did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
Patterson's marked down at the 19. The Lions are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second down and 8. Toss play. Still not taken down. And that's a gain of 13.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Now 1st and 10. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Second down following the run. Newton lines up in the pistol. Hill's got it. Screen play. And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
The Lions do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes 3rd down much easier.
The Lions take it from the 43. Got the completion.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First down at the 50. Newton, handoff.
The Lions offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Makes the reception. Touchdown, Lions.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays. They got down there and they moved the football and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? Out of the shotgun. And it's batted down.
Well, but there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers. There is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
3rd and 4. He's got the catch. Mitchell's in on the tackle. Well, they may be down on the scoreboard, but they have to be feeling very up about the way the passing offense has been working to this point, Phil.
Yeah, they'll be happy about the offense when they go in at halftime. The coach is going to look at them and go, good job. He's going to turn all of his attention to the defense, knowing they must play better to give them a chance to win this game.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Keeps his legs moving. And the quarterback is taken down.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
2-minute warning. Now looking at third down. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Surveys. The ball is jarred loose.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Patterson's got it at the 19. Tackled at the 29-yard line. That return's good for about 10. The Lions offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
The catch is made by Strong. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change what you're doing, and get back in this game.
The Lions getting ready to kick it away. The Vikings bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Got a big lane. And they are in on Bell.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Locked in on the football. Touchdown. And they get one back.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas. And even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Patterson's going to test the coverage this time. The Lions offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
First down at the 34. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab. Gains 16.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down and 10. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job in that.
Breaks the tackle. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Lions signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Coming to the line at the 37. First and 10. Got hit on release. Newton has everybody split out wide for this snap. Out of the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
They'll run it off the toss. He's brought to a halt.
The Lions offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here. Knocked down as he fires it.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Man, intercepted. He's brought down. Phil, as we close in on the first half, finally one of these defenses steps up and makes a play.
Jim, this has been such a first half of fireworks. I'm tired of talking about the offense, and you said it. Finally, the defense stepped up and made a play.
The Vikings come out. Jumbo package on the field. Scrambling now. Has to get rid of it. Second down here. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Going for the home run. And there's a great catch. And that will close out the first half from the Twin Cities. We'll step away for halftime and be back to Minneapolis in just a moment for the beginning of the third quarter. The second half is officially underway. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. The defense gets a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
On the way, third down. From the shotgun. Down the field. Nice catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The Vikings just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down following the long play. Bell's taking the handoff. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Second down. Green's got it. First down. First down, offense readying for the snap.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line. All shifting to the right. Bell is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Ducks out of bounds.
Well, if you force him out of the pocket and you force him to run, he'll do it, and he's pretty good at it. Good job.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Midway into the 3rd. Catch made. Myers there to make the tackle.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
From the gun, looking across the middle. Touchdown, Minnesota. Green, second touchdown of the game. The Vikings will tie it up with this extra point. It's good. The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Patterson will test the coverage. Flowers is there to take it down. The Lions just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
1st and 10. And now Newton's going to take off. Jones got the catch and the first. The line of scrimmage is the 26-yard line. First down at the 26. Toss to the outside.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
2nd and 4 following the run.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here.
In his hands, complete, touchdown. Late in the 3rd quarter and now taking the lead with that touchdown. And how big was that, Phil?
It was big. What a drive. What a good job by the offense. Terrific play calling and what execution by the players on the offensive side.
The Lions setting up here for the kickoff. Going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down at the 34. Bell, right side. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
2nd down and 2. Bell's going to secure the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Vikings look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 13. Could have been intercepted.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
3rd and 13. Out of the pocket. And they deck the quarterback. Getting close to the fourth, and you have to get the feeling that this stop could be a huge momentum swing in the game that has been dominated by the offenses.
Oh, I really think so. You know, it gives you confidence. Once you stop an offense, you feel like you got the rhythm of what they're trying to do, and you just played better from that point on.
It's been all about touchdowns today as we welcome you back to the action. Going for it on fourth down. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Looking long. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. With all the offense we had seen in this game through 3 quarters, I'm sure that the coach thought, well, they can't stop us on fourth down. But that decision could come back to haunt them, partner.
Absolutely terrible decision on the offensive side to go for it on fourth down in this situation when it's early in the fourth quarter. Now, late, if you're going to try to win the game there,
and in for the touchdown. Early in the fourth, and they look to have seized control of this one with that touchdown.
Boy, I think they did. Now, it's up to the defense. Go out there and shut the opponent's offense down. If you do that, this game is in the bag.
The Lions now ready to kick the football down the field. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Vikings ready to take over again. They rolled the dice on their last possession, Phil, going for it on fourth down in their own territory. And, of course, they failed to convert.
Look, there's nothing like being aggressive. I like being aggressive, too, when I'm the coach of the team. But, listen, that was just uncalled for. When you're in your own territory, be smart, punt the football, and wait for the next opportunity.
We were both shaking our heads. What were they thinking about here?
Yeah, and saying some words that we can't say on the air.
And now they're in their hurry-up. First down at the 47. Dante Fowler has the sack.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
The Lions lined up in the nickel. The Vikings have it at the 44. And he takes off. Brian Quick has the catch. Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to all play together.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Well, it's fourth and short here near midfield at the end of the game. You're down by more than one score. I think it's an easy decision. There are a lot worse situations you could be in to go for it. This is one. I think all the odds are on your side. Do it, Coach.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 40. Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
I'm not going to disagree with the coach at all making that decision. Fourth and short. He just figures his offense, we can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
First down at the 35. Ladarius Green comes away with the catch. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Quickly to the line. Throws the pass. Gains 16.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Gets away from the pressure. Had it, but dropped it.
Green's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Second down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Vikings in the end zone. His 20th touchdown pass.
Well, we've seen a lot of terrific passes by this quarterback today. Multiple touchdowns, showing his arm strength, showing his great touch. That's what you have to do to be a great quarterback in this league.
The Vikings getting set for the kickoff. Patterson's running this one out. Blindly spins away from the hit. Patterson's tackled down at the 24. The Lions will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Double tight end formation. Hill's going to take the handoff now. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
The Lions are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that 1st down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the 2nd half. That was a good job.
The Lions snap it at the 36. Williams with the reception. Looks like a penalty on the defense. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Here's the quick toss. Hill's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
1st down at the 37. He's got some daylight. Huge yardage picked up and finally tackled at the end. The offense picks up another 1st down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
1st and goal from the 7. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Detroit. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
An extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Vikings preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him.
Dante Fowler has the sack.
What a beating this quarterback is taking. You've got to change. You cannot continue to take these kind of hits. Get rid of the football faster.
The Vikings come out in a bunch set. 2 minutes to go in the 2nd half. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. From the shotgun. They bring him down one more time.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
A huge 3rd down play on the way. The Vikings have to get to the 33 for a 1st. Out of the shotgun formation. Mitchell nearly coming away with an interception.
The Vikings put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. Stands in the pocket. And a flag comes out. The Lions defense comes up with the big stop on 4th down.
Yeah, they came up with the big stop. And listen, you know, this The other team, all I can say is they are willing to gamble. That was a huge gamble, and it did not pay off.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Launching it deep, and it's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Lions defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Wilson's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
And it's intercepted, which should all but wrap up this game.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read his quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Lions now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
The Lions come out in a jumbo set. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Third down. Hills handed the football. Charging ahead. He's got a wide open alley. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, and he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
The Lions getting set to kick it away. There at the 20. The Vikings head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation. Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Scans the field. Quick with the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. Going to the hurry-up. Under a minute to go here. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The Vikings have it at the 34. Scrambling out of the pocket. Steps out of bounds.
Well, he has such a good arm. That's all we talk about. We never talk about the fact that when he has to, you make him, you force him out of the pocket, he'll run with that football and get some yards.
The Vikings come to the line with a bunch set. Now 1st and 10. Smith makes the catch. Gains 17.
Nice job that time by the offense, getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This will be the final snap. 1st and goal from the 1. Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
Well, usually I'd say this last play of the game, even though it results in a touchdown, it means nothing. But in today's game, we know fantasy football, such a big deal. Somebody out there is jumping up and down over that touchdown.
So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.